Hey, my name is Nick Breeze, and I'm a new media artist, thinker, and organizer doing those things in Chicago, Illinois. So I made this app called Mixmaster Mickey, and Mixmaster Mickey is a creative piracy game and media literacy tool for kids of all ages. It's free software that I made with art by Eric Garcia, which you can download on my website along with the source code if you'd like. And you should do that. And while you download that, I'll explain a little bit behind the idea. So the name itself is a kind of mashup between Mixmaster Mike and Mickey Mouse. Mixmaster Mike is a famous DJ and turntablist, and we all know that turntablism is all about cutting up, remixing, and scratching existing records to make new compositions. But we might not realize that Mickey Mouse is also a kind of remix icon. All the classic Disney films are modern takes and remixes on traditional folk tales, and Mickey Mouse himself first appeared in a film called Steamboat Willie, which is a direct reference and kind of homage to Buster Keaton's film Steamboat Bill. So what Mixmaster Mickey does is lets you easily rip videos from the internet and use those as source material for cutting up and remixing in real time. So there's already a lot of fancy video and music editing software out there, but the reason I call Mixmaster Mickey a creative piracy game is because rather than being focused on producing a finished product or output, it's about playing with media content that we encounter online. So there's no export or save feature in Mixmaster Mickey. The idea is to creatively engage with videos that we might otherwise just watch on the internet. So if you've never edited video or music before, that's okay. In fact, that's perfect because Mixmaster Mickey could be a kind of playful stepping stone into using some of the more advanced video and music editing software out there, sort of introducing you to some of the basic principles and ideas. So here's how it works. So in order for Mixmaster Mickey to work properly, it needs to be in our applications folder. So when it's done downloading, go into your download folder, unzip it, and then drag and drop it into the applications folder. Then we can go in there and launch it from our applications folder. First thing we're going to see are the instructions, which we don't have to go through right now because I'm going to explain that in the video. So just go ahead and press enter to start. So the first thing we need is some video. So I'm going to go onto YouTube and just look for a short clip. Looking for a short clip because it'll download faster if it's shorter. Then I'm going to go up into the address bar, make sure the whole URL is highlighted, and then press Command C to copy that. Then I'm going to go back into Mixmaster Mickey, click on the record where it says click here to load video, and then paste the URL in there by pressing Command V, and then click OK. This is going to start ripping our video into our video deck here. You notice we have these two video decks for two separate videos, and then we have our mixer / sampler here in the middle. The only things we actually click with the mouse are the records to load video and this Mickey in the corner to reference our controls. Everything else is going to be controlled with keys on the keyboard. So once our video is done ripping, you'll notice it automatically starts playing. Go ahead and press spacebar to stop that. And the other thing you'll notice is that this Mickey hand appears pointing over to our left deck. This is letting us know that we're currently controlling our left TV deck. We can switch back and forth between the left and the right decks by hitting the left and right arrow keys. So I'm going to go ahead and load another video here onto the right side. This time I'm going to look for something cute. Going to highlight it, copy it, and paste it back into Mixmaster Mickey. Then I'm going to go back here onto the left side. So the up and down arrow keys will raise and lower the volume of the video we're controlling. So this little line beneath our video is called the playhead, and this lets us know what part of the video we're at. If we hit J and F, we can scrub the playhead, which means move it forward and backwards, one frame at a time. If we hold Shift while clicking F and J, we can scrub the playhead 1 second at a time. A second is roughly 30 frames. Another thing we can do is press the plus and minus keys while the video is playing to increase or decrease the speed of the video. And then if we hold shift while holding plus and minus, we'll increase and decrease the speed at larger increments. I'm going to leave it here because it sounds good. Our next important pair of keys are the I and O keys, and this stands for in and out. And this lets us set our in and out points, which lets us pick a piece of the video for either looping or sampling. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video and press I here and O. And now you can see I have this little section here selected. And then now if I hit L while playing the video, you'll notice my little section is getting looped. So L turns the loop on and off. Then what we could also do is sample this section. We do that by holding down the shift key and pressing a number. I'm going to hold shift and press the number 1. Then you'll notice in our sample bank, this section that previously said empty bank now says sample 1. We've got a total of 10 banks here to sample. The first 5 are for the left video and the second 5 are for the right video. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video on the right, just selecting different in and out points and then sampling them into my sample banks by starting with shift 6, then shift 7, then shift 8, shift 9, and shift 0.
No. Did you have a good Christmas?
No.
Do you love your mommy?
No.
Do you love your Do you love your daddy?
No.
Do you love your Uncle Jonathan?
No.
Do you love your grandparents?
No.
Do you want $1 million?
No.
So now that I've saved all those samples, I can trigger them while playing the video by pressing the number of the bank that I saved them to. So that's pretty much how it works. Right now I only have a version for Mac. I'd like to build one for Windows and Linux, but if I don't get around to it, like I said before, the source code's available on my site. So if you're familiar with Max or BD, you can download that and remix it and maybe put out a Windows and or Linux version. So I hope you have fun with it.